Hello, hello, hello. I missed everyone on YouTube. Okay, well, I'm here to make you guys a video because I've just been neglecting you. I haven't made a video in forever and I miss being on camera because I'm a ham. You guys already know this. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jay motherfucking Breezy, and you should know who I am. No, I'm kidding. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Breezy. I'm with Team Imprinted Souls, and I'm also a host for Tuesday Night Show. My show is called Beautiful People, the Encouragement Radio. I'm also a promoter, but that's neither here nor there. This is gonna be my safe sex video because on Team Imprinted Souls next week we're gonna have safe sex week, and we're gonna talk about safe sex and the topics that surround it. Um, Before I get started with my video, I'm going to make a couple of daily announcements, some things that you guys should know from Team Imprinted Souls. Okay, so let's get started. I'm excited. Put Team Imprinted Souls in your bio for daily shoutouts. You can also shorten it to hashtag TeamIS, that's okay. And if you do have Team Imprinted Souls in your bios and you're not getting your daily shoutouts, please let me know or let somebody on the team know. That way we can correct the problem because Team Imprinted Souls, we're not made up of a bunch of wizards. We don't know what's in your bios unless you tell us. Imprinted Souls is also currently looking for more promoters. So if you're interested, please hit up CEO VMO. You have to be over 18. You have to have internet access daily. And you also have to be positive, like me. Get ready because on Fridays, the debate team is coming back in May. Their Friday show, so be very excited. We've missed the debate team. So like I said at the beginning of the video, stay tuned for Imprinted Souls next week because that's our safe sex week. Hence why I'm coming at you with a safe sex video. I'm not going to make it too long and boring because I know everybody likes to talk about safe sex. So it's very important. This video was completely and utterly necessary. So let's just dive headfirst in to the video. Why is safe sex important? Safe sex is important because of things called sexual transmitted diseases, STDs. STDs are infectious conditions transmitted through sexual activity that can be vaginal, oral, or anal. Some of the STDs are easily transmitted or easily treated, but unfortunately, there's no cure for many of them. These uncurable STDs tend to be the most common and the longest lasting. Some examples are HIV and hepatitis B. They can lead to serious health consequences. A person can have an STD without any symptoms. They may be therefore unaware that they have an infection or may be passing it each time they have sex. That's right. These people can be asymptomatic, is what it's called. Now we're going to talk about reducing the risk. There's only 100% way of certain of never getting an STD, and that is to never have sex at all. This means that if you do have sex, you need to consider ways that you can reduce the risk of acquiring an infection, passing an STD, or passing an STD that you already know that you have. There are various strategies that can be used. Some relate to, whom you have sex with, and others relate to what you do while you have sex. Choose whichever strategies can best suit your situation. They don't all work for everyone. Number 1, have an STD checkup after sex with a new partner. If you've picked up an infection, it may be possible to treat it before complications develop. And the sooner that you know you have an STD, the less likely it is that you will unknowingly pass it to someone else. Number 2, if you are in a stable relationship, neither you and your partner have any other sexual partners, you can make sure that sex is safe by both having an STD checkup. If all the results are negative, both you and your partners, it may be okay to have unprotected sex. But before you do so, you might want to discuss this with a doctor or health advisor because sometimes extra tests are required. Number 3, if you have sex with more than one partner and if you often change sexual partners, one way to reduce the risk of exposure to STD is to reduce the number of partners. The more people you have sex with, the more likely that it is one or more of the partners will have an STD. And number 4, be especially careful if you have sex with people you don't know very well. It's less likely that you know that they have an STD or have been recently checked out. Unless you're certain that you are having sex unless you are certain that you and your partner do not have any STDs by having a full STD checkup, that's how you would know for sure. Use safe sex practices when you're having sex. So these safe sex practices are, sorry, I'm scrolling. I know this video lacks so much finesse. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I have like no finesse. I have like zero finesse. I understand. Just bear with me. Um, Safe sex practices. Safe sex means not allowing your partner's bodily fluids, that would be blood, semen, or vaginal fluids, into your body and vice versa. It can also mean covering up or avoiding sexual contact with the parts of the body that might be infectious, like herpes, sores, or warts. With some forms of sex, it is possible to avoid the transfer of any bodily fluids. That means massages or mutual masturbation or hand jobs. Hand jobs. You don't know what a hand job is. Um, Oral sex carries a lower risk of transmitting most, not all, of STDs. If you have oral sex, you can reduce the risk of infection by following these guidelines. Here they go. Number 1. Using a condom. Flavored condoms are available, or dental dams. If you don't know what a dental dam is, I will explain later on in the video what a dental dam is, because lesbians know what dental dams are. Not getting blood or semen in your mouth. Avoiding oral sex if you have mouth ulcers or bleeding gums. Not brushing your teeth immediately before sex. If you get cold sores, don't give your partner oral sex or while you have an outbreak. Cold sores are caused by the herpes virus, if you didn't know that. Okay. If you have vaginal or anal intercourse, use condoms. They have added benefit of helping prevent unwanted pregnancy. You can choose condoms that are textured, colored, flavored. Some condoms are non-allergenic. Me being the most allergic person in the world, not really, but I over-exaggerate. Some condoms are non-allergenic, as I was saying. For those who have skin reactions or find latex condoms very uncomfortable. If you're going to use things other than your body, please make sure that they're sterilized and covered up properly. It's very important, whether that be dildos or strap-ons or what have you. Condoms. Okay, the next part of the video that I'm going to go into is looking after condoms, and I find that this is very important because not a lot of people know how to take care of a condom. It's not complicated, but you have to have a bit of common knowledge. Okay. So, condoms that break put you at risk. They expose you to the bodily fluids that you're trying to protect yourself against. They can be damaged by a number of things. I'm going to explain what those are. Condoms can be damaged by heat. Condoms must be kept in a cool, dry place, i.e., not in the glove box of your car or leaving them in your wallet for long periods of time. Oil. Oil-based lubricants can destroy condoms. So during sex, if you're using a condom, never use baby oil, Vaseline, or petroleum jelly. Teeth. Teeth during oral sex may cause the condom to break. If you do not use teeth to open the condom package. As sexy as people think that is, like, yeah. No, just tear it open with your hands. Let's not get complicated about this. Okay, and friction. Always use a water-based lubricant to prevent condoms from breaking. And it's also very important to check the expiry date. Make sure that the condom is still good before you use it. The other barrier to oral sex, which is what I was going to go into, what I explained before, dental dams. I'm going to explain dental dams now. Latex barriers, or dental dams, are squares of ultra-thin latex that can be put over the partner's vulva or anus during oral sex. Some are thin and silky and come in a variety of flavors, so you won't taste the latexy feeling. Alternatively, you can also cut an unrolled condom from the tip to make the latex barrier. In other words, if you don't have a dental dam, they can be kind of difficult to find. If you don't have a dental dam, you can cut a regular condom and spread it and go to work. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is tell you where condoms are available. Condoms are available at pharmacies, doctor's office, Planned Parenthood clinics, and vending machines. So there's no excuse for not using a condom. You can find condoms anywhere, and most of the time they're free and not very expensive. So I just urge you to practice safe sex. It's very important. You don't want to spread all these things that are uncurable, and yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna keep this video short. I might come back at you guys with another video, no promises. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Jay Breezy. All of Imprinted Souls information will be in the description box below. All of my personal information will be on the description box below. And I hope you guys have a happy 420. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I hope you guys have an amazing time so that, you know, whatever, you should just be happy. Okay, bye guys.